Nifty Auto Index. Sakshi, there is a blowout on that one. Needless to say that it is at a record high, and this is the third day of gains. The Nifty Auto Index at the moment is the top gainer, 1% higher, 20,191. And what's interesting, out of the 15 stocks in the index, 14 are in the green. And I'll tell you the number of new highs in the auto index. This is the interest rate cut theme that is playing out brilliantly across the spectrum. So Bajaj Auto we've discussed many times, 82, 22, 1.2% higher. TVS Motors 1.8% higher, 21, 29. These are all record highs. Maruti 11, 150, half a percent higher. M&M 1.1% higher, 1784. It's an absolute blowout when you look at the volumes here as well. We've already seen 18% of volume transacted on Bajaj Auto, 17% on Tata Motors, 16% on TVS Motors, and it is the first 7 minutes of trade. Coming to you, Kiran, what would be your top pick?
So on on auto sector, if we are checking that all prices or all stock prices are shooting up, we are liking Mahindra and Mahindra at current market price. If you check Mahindra and Mahindra daily price chart, we are seeing prices is giving a fresh breakout from its ascending triangle pattern. Since last 2 days, we are seeing prices has given a fair upside from 1630 to 1785. So there are very high chances that today or tomorrow prices will go sideways. But in this sideways market or in this sideways movement, we would like to go long on Mahindra and Mahindra only. Say for example, there are a very good support of 1740, 1750. So that is the major accumulation zone. If any dips towards that or even at current market price, go long on Mahindra and Mahindra for the positional target of 2000. And looking at current market price or a chart pattern, we would like to keep a stop loss of 1680. So risk reward ratio is very much favorable at current market price or any dips towards 1750 would be the great opportunity to go long on Mahindra and Mahindra. Keep a stop loss of 1680 and for the price target of 2000.
Within the auto ancillary space, what are the one or two stocks you think should be in the portfolio at current levels?
So one of the stocks which is looking interesting, Shelter, is Motherson Sumi Wiring. So I think if you probably look at the context in which this company operates,
Yes.
the wiring harness market is expected to grow at an exponential pace, and not just for the internal combustion engines, which means not only for the petrol and diesel variants, but they are expecting to have a strong rollout happen for the electrical mobility vehicles as well. They've already built in capacities for the same. And as orders starts flowing in, both at the domestic and the global level as well, my sense is that the kind of expertise that they probably possess, I think that can be put to good use, and they've got reasonable capacities in place to have sufficient demand that can be sufficed quite easily. Numbers have been a blowout, Shelter. So if you probably look at revenues, you look at EBITDA margins, you look at the bottom line growth, has been exceptional. And the other part of the market which should continue doing well, in my opinion, are the battery makers. There is no substitute for batteries. I think lithium-ion batteries and the technology thereof, a lot of changes, innovation is expected to happen over the next few quarters and years. But both these battery makers, Exide and Amara Raja, are putting in capacities very difficult for a new player to get into this space, because you need a certain level of expertise to get into this space, and a lot of capex. A lot of good companies can do capex, but they don't want to diversify into businesses that they probably don't have or they don't understand, and therefore I think entry barriers are extremely high, and the substitution is probably a little bit more improbable as far as lithium-ion batteries are concerned, and the innovation thereof. So I think both these stocks within the auto ancillary pack, in my opinion, Chelsea, can continue.